Well, hello again, this is BGFH and welcome back to Illegally Cited. We're back for another game video, another little low vision spotlight here, and today I'm going to show you guys some Saints Row the Third. And while I do that, I'm just going to kind of wander around the city a little bit and just kind of cause a little mayhem maybe, or just mess around a little bit here. And so when Saints Row originally came out, it was shortly after the Xbox 360 had launched. And it was a lot more directly comparable to like Grand Theft Auto 3. Don't worry about that, it's the in-game cell phone there. It was really more directly comparable to, like I said, Grand Theft Auto 3 or San Andreas or something like that. Kind of a, more serious tone. So then 2 came out and they wanted to differentiate themselves a little further. So they didn't want to be directly compared, so they thought, well, how can we do that? Let's make some more crazy, insane missions and kind of, maybe focus a little bit more on, fun and, not take ourselves too seriously. Be a little bit more over the top, that kind of thing. And it worked out pretty well. I played the 360 version some, tried to play the PC version some, but that port, unfortunately, was actually pretty terrible, actually. I would not recommend the PC version of Saints Row 2. Not too good. So then comes Saints Row the Third, and being a little skeptical, I kind of waited. I didn't get it right away on the PC, just because I wanted to see how the port would turn out, and it came out really well. It's definitely the best version of the game to buy. And Saints Row the Third has become so over the top and crazy that, it doesn't take itself too seriously. Like I said, it's way over the top. Some of the weapons and vehicles and items that you get early on in the game are items that you would really get towards the end of the story in most other titles. So, and it just goes up from there. And I'm not going to show you any real story sequences because I don't really want to spoil anything. That's kind of probably, like I said, I wanted to cover this game for a while now, but just really hadn't decided on how to do it, because do I show some story? How long do I show? What do I show? And I think I've kind of come up with an okay plan, and I wanted to cover it before Saints Row 4 comes out here in mid to late August. So wanted to cover this and definitely give this game some attention, not just for the gameplay and just how crazy and fun it is, but accessibility wise, it does some really, really nice things that make it much easier for me to play. Because one of the problems I really have in Grand Theft Auto games and similar titles like that is that you notice even here we've got this mini map in the lower left hand corner, and I don't know about the rest of you, but even sighted people complain about having to keep looking down at the mini map, to find their mission objective or things like that. And it's actually worse if you have a vision impairment. So, it's really hard for me to, kind of, lean in and just kind of look at this tiny little icon on the mini map and watch the road, say, at the same time. So, especially if, Grand Theft Auto loves their timed missions or chases where if they get too far away, you're screwed, or, that kind of thing. There maybe have been like 1 or 2 missions that I had a little bit of trouble with, but I really didn't have much problem playing Saints Row 3. Saints Row the Third. And speaking of interface, let's check into that a little bit and start some mission objectives here. So we got our cell phone I pulled up here with the tab key. And so I'm going to go to the map in a minute, and we're going to mark something on our GPS. We've got our mission objectives here, so I could call one of these people and choose a mission if I wanted to progress the main story. I could call in some of my homies, or to help me fight, or I could call in for a certain vehicle or aircraft or weapon or whatever, so that can be helpful. Upgrades here, the character that I'm playing right now is the character that I started the game with, and I played all the way through the story and then a little bit more since then, so I actually have her pretty much leveled up completely, which means that I'm not going to have to worry about really anything in this in this video as far as getting hurt or dying, because as you go in, let's say I go to health, I can get all of these health upgrades, and, you know, like I said, you'll be less resistant to, let's say, bullets. There are different resistances to fire, to explosions. There's, you know, you can upgrade your run, so you can run infinitely or for longer, and eventually infinitely. I'm basically bulletproof, explosion proof. I mean, nothing can hurt me anymore. Weapon upgrades. Let's see. Yeah, so damage. This means damage taken. So I'm bulletproof. I've got all these. Yep, fire. There you go. Let's see, what is that? Okay, yep. So falling, I can jump off a roof and not care. I'll just land on the ground, groan a little bit, and move on with my day. Fire, explosions, car, you know, people can't run me over and really hurt me anymore. So yeah, I'm pretty much Superman at this point, or Wonder Woman, whatever. I can upgrade, you know, my homies. I can upgrade my weapons. So if I upgrade a specific weapon, actually I don't do that here. I can do that in the Friendly Fire, which is the gun shop, gun franchise that is around the city. And I can also upgrade it so I have infinite ammo, power, you know, damage upgrades. Some of them, like I believe it's the pistols, I have infinite ammo now, and I have incendiary rounds, so I just run around shooting people, starting them on fire. Life is good. And those are just some of the basic weapons. You know, it just goes crazy. Early on in the game and throughout the rest, anytime I want, I can. I'd have to go to the store and swap out the weapon, but I can call in an airstrike, because why wouldn't you? You know, you can call in airstrikes. I can walk around with a chainsaw. I can get the obligatory purple giant dildo and whack people around with that if I really want to. I guess that's just how ridiculous this game is. So then you've got your music and your pictures there, phone, cash upgrades. So around the city when you start the game, you're also going to get, you're going to find a whole bunch of buildings in the city are going to have, on the map, they'll have little dollar signs by them, and in the world you'll see a for sale sign in front of it. You buy them, and boom, it contributes to, every so often you can earn money, so you can buy more of your guns and upgrades and stuff like that. One thing I will say about the cell phone interface, the text is large, nice dark background, light text, really nice, really easy to see, no problem there. So let's pop into our map real quick. I can zoom out. There's our whole city map, which is, like, this time really hard to see because there's icons everywhere, but I can zoom in as far as I want up to this point. And I am going to do one of these side missions. I'll do a couple of different, you know, maybe one or two different side missions just to show you some of the crazy stuff. But I'm not going to show you really any story missions, except for I'm going to show you the start of one just to show you one of the weirdest characters in the game to close this thing out. So I'm going to right-click on Tank Mayhem. Yes, it is just what it sounds like. So now I've got a little GPS route on the map. If I go to the real world here, notice on the mini-map, I also have a map, or a line on my map. That's not the good part. The great part about this, and what makes this so much easier for me to play as a visually impaired user, watch how over the top this is too. And next, oh good, good thing I didn't try to get into that cop car. Hey, I didn't do anything. Why are you shooting at me? I'm not going to attack you. See, I'm bulletproof now. So, I didn't do anything. I don't know why the cop just got mad at me for some reason, just because I'm here. Now all the traffic went away, of course. Alright, screw it. Damn, son! Watch where you're going. Alright. I don't know, this car is going nuts here. Come here, buddy. Alright, fine. I will steal a cop car and jump in the window because I can. So now watch in the real world. I'm going to keep driving. And pretty soon, boom, right there, you see the colored arrows telling me hang a right. And to run over this person and this biker who's in my way. Get out of the way. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to go around you this way. Plow that thing over and that. This really narrow road. Sorry, peds. Sucks to be a pedestrian, doesn't it? Now you know what I feel like. Alright, so we're just going to keep going. We keep seeing some arrows here. And we're going to take a left here. So this helps, especially like if you're on like a mission where you have to be somewhere really quickly, which thankfully there aren't many time missions in this game. But if there are, you can kind of just pay attention to the road. Nice! Yes, I did. And our objective is right nearby somewhere. Where is my objective? Oh, I wasn't paying attention and I went right past it. So let's run back to Ye Olde Tank Mayhem here. And yes, it is just what it sounds like. Let us blow shit up. Because I can. So forget about, just, a little petty destruction. Everything in this game is just, completely over the top. And I'll show you one of the other really amusing missions that I have fun playing with. I'm not very good at them, but they're still really fun to play. We're just going to keep going. There we go. I should be doing way better, but I'm going to blame it on the fact that I'm talking all the time is why I'm doing terrible. So blow that up, blow that up. Keep going. Alright, screw that. Here we go. I'm just going to quit talking and actually try to...
Don't be a target next time.
Bye, Copper. Should have played one of the actual really later ones, because then there's guys everywhere. Oh, we got helicopters somewhere. Although I'm under this stupid railway thing here, so... Oh man, I want to kill that helicopter. Oh well. Instead, I'll just blow up more cop cars because I can. And I'm so gonna fail this objective. Unless I just miraculously... Yeah, I'm gonna fail because... I apologize, guys. I may not be able to die, but I may, So yeah, I didn't do very well. But that gives you an idea of, the Tank Mayhem. And they just get crazier from there. Let's check out our map again. I want to show you another mission type here that I kind of have fun with. Okay, Tank Mayhem. Ooh, there's some gang activity. That's basically where... there's just some dudes there, and if you kill them all in that area, you will take that area over. Which I might do, but I'm actually looking for... where is one of those? I remember seeing one around here somewhere. I thought it was right by the HQ. Here we go. Insurance fraud. This one is kind of funny. Totally not realistic, but really dumb, really funny, and just gives you the Just gives you an idea of what this game is actually like. So this is actually a mission type that was in the Saints Row 2. And I'm gonna steal your bike real quick. And what the hell am I doing listening to classic music on a motorcycle? We're not gonna do that. That works. A little death metal. A little metal. So let's find our way to this mission objective here, shall we? So just like Grand Theft Auto, you've got real radio stations with real music in them. And there's actually some not too bad music in here. Really good use of music in some cases. They actually do, there's one mission where you're traveling to it and you do a full sing-along to a song, and that's all I'm going to say without spoiling it. Has some of the best uses of, probably the best use of I Need a Hero in anything. And like the song, was it You're the Best? Great use of that in here. I'm going slow because I'm talking and I'm not really paying much attention, so I have turbo too. Woohoo! I have an upgrade now where every vehicle I have, I can instantly turn the turbo on. Alright, hang a left. Down here. God, so this is just, it makes navigating the world so much nicer, having these things right in the environment. Alright, so now I need, the other thing you can do, so I'm running along. How's it going, buddy?
I love action.
Just for no reason. Just, no reason, just attack people. It's just they have these just completely ridiculous moves in there. Don't run from me, boy. Boom. That's gotta hurt. Alright, I'll quit. I gotta find the objective here. Let's see. What else can... Okay, here we go. So, insurance fraud. What we're going to do is we're going to grab this car. Now, this is one of the points, and I don't really know why. I guess it's because you can choose which way you want to go. But they don't give you... This is one of the few missions, and actually one of the reasons I picked it, is that you do actually have to look at the... Get out of my frickin' way, you street sweeper. I need to get to this... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to get out right here. Actually, let me get back in here and get this car off the road better. So you got these little intersections. I can take an intersection. The point of this insurance fraud... Are we going to get much traffic? Ooh. Okay. Looks like we're going to get more this way. So what I'm going to do... Just what it sounds like. You know, you hear all the people complaining, people that... Oh, this is not turning out well at all. There we go. Boom. Insurance fraud. Get plowed over by as many cars as possible. Chain reaction. Yeah, just dumb. Totally ridiculous. There we go. Oh. Just flew over the cop car. I thought I was going to hit him. Here's Street Sweeper. How's it going? Oh. No, that's right. Come on. Get your ass moving. I gotta get run over, man. Okay, there's some completely ridiculous physics. Here we go.
Bad idea.
Oh, 3 in a row. There we go. Oh, 4 in a row. There we go. What? Oh, okay. So apparently that was a really easy one. So despite being on a crappy intersection, they do highlight those little squares on the map will actually highlight, really good intersections where you get a lot of points. But yeah, so insurance fraud, you basically find an intersection, find preferably a busy one. Yeah, freeways work pretty well. or really huge, like 4-lane highways. And yeah, just put yourself in front of traffic. Like I said, that one was introduced in Saints Row 2, and they carried it over into 3, and it's actually really oddly rather fun. Let's see, is there any other mission? Ooh. Oh, okay. Let's see, is there any other mission that would be nearby that I could look at really quick? Got that insurance fraud. Saints HQ. Let's see. Did the Tank Mayhem. Professor Genki. That's another really weird one. So they take this Japanese like cartoon, like anime character thing, and you just look at some of the trailers and stuff, and it featured him. And basically, you go through these arenas, and it's like you're trying to. It's like almost like a Smash TV kind of game show where it's like, okay, Running Man, Smash TV, you're trying to just kill all the enemies and like not hit innocent people and get power-ups, and you got these weird commentators and stuff. It is pretty crazy. Let's see. Actually, I will go into. Let's go up to the Professor Genki. I don't know if I'll play all the way through it, but again, I just want to show off, really, like I said, especially the in-game GPS navigation. There's another game that has done. Oh, I don't want that vehicle. Sure. Hey, give me your bike. Oh, nice bike too. And because it's fast, I'm totally not going to be able to control it. Holy crap, this thing is quick. Especially with turbo. Woohoo! Oh! Nice. Remember, I don't have any damage, so I'm all good. Hey, cop car, how you doing? I'm going to steal your car. Oh, man. I just want to jump in a window again.
This will be fun to drive.
I love it. So one of the things that Saints Row the Third does is that they've gotten rid of a lot of the things in like traditional open world games, especially Grand Theft Auto, that have gotten tedious, over the last several years. So they're a lot better about mission checkpoints. They're a lot better at, side missions that are actually pretty fun to play. I mean, yeah, they can be repetitious, especially after a while. But, the other thing is that they're always focusing on, they're not giving you a lot of filler. They really focus on the fun of the game. Whereas I think that some of these other titles kind of forget that a little bit. Yeah, the story is okay, but the game, how fun is it actually to play? I wasn't paying any attention to where I was supposed to be going, and I was going the complete wrong way, or I way passed up my objective here. How you doing, buddy?
This is my town.
Sure, why not? Harass the pedestrians just because I can.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Little entertainment. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Alright, you know what? Before that happens, I'll just start the Professor Genki here. Okay, I gotta remember how the hell this works. Okay.
You got it, Zach. If our contestants can
So,
survive the deadly traps, armed mascots,
how you doing, bud?
huge hunters, they can win a hefty pile of cash.
This game looks deadly because it is, but it's still probably safer than driving in Steelport.
Our competitor isn't from Steelport this time, Zach. Today we'll be watching the leader of the Saints, the
And like I said, it's great because I don't even have to worry. Actually,
As many times as this
do I have to worry about dying in this? I think they take away my invincibility.
generally put through hell, this competition probably seems pretty routine.
Okay.
routine maybe, but lucrative. You are going to make
Yep, see, I can't even get damaged by fire. That's the cool part.
that's for sure.
Cha-ching.
I don't remember if I...
Apparently, our contestant is quite the hero back in Stillwater. Have you ever been to Stillwater, Bobby?
I did, and it was
Kind of more just paying attention to the commentary. Get out of the frickin' electricity.
Really? What did you do to piss off the driver?
I didn't do a damn thing. I just wish I had rented a convertible.
Wait, you were in the car when this happened?
Back to the action. Our contestant is doing really well.
No, I'm not.
We don't see a contestant dominate an arena like this often.
Oh, yeah. I'm barely even doing anything.
That kind of mistake can be
Let's start ourselves on fire again. Okay. I don't think I can... Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Shoot some more dudes.
This is unbelievable.
So like I said, it really reminds me of like a Smash TV in actual like 3D or something. Let's go through the electricity. Come on.
Clean sewage out of a convertible.
with a toothbrush.
Really?
I let the rental company take care of it. Are you kidding me?
Oh, wasn't that kind of shitty of you?
Not as shitty as what this contestant is doing to those mascots.
Yep.
This contestant has to be more careful.
So there is an example of like you're not supposed to hit some of those little things like that. And like I said, I'm just kind of casually running through. I've already beaten this, so it's not too big a deal. I could have done way better, but just wanted to let you hear some of the commentary and not speed through it. So again, these get way harder too. So you get some rewards, you get some money, you get some respect, and that's what's going to unlock your missions if you haven't already done so, like as you're progressing through the game. Some missions you need a certain amount of respect to get through. Let's just cause some street mayhem before I load my other save. Because I'm invincible, I will just kind of screw around with people for a little bit. I'm going to find somebody and... Oh, it sucks to be you, dude. How's it going? Boom. Hit you. Oh, chainsaw of death. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's see, what else do we got? Nice little cyber weapon I got going here. The one thing I will say about... the one thing I didn't really care for is they did come out with some downloadable content for the game, a season pass, and it had, I believe, what was it, 3 different missions. And there were a couple of things that I liked about them. The last one was actually kind of humorous, and is gonna, I think the gameplay style in that is gonna tie into Saints Row the 4 a lot more. Throw some grenades. How's it going? Boom! There we go. Let's cause some trouble here. What else do we got here?
After that, I can use a massage.
All right. But the season pass, I have to say, compared like the whole game, the original Saints Row 3 was just pretty crazy and amazing all the way through. And let's see, how about, there we go, blow that up. But the season pass was really underwhelming. There was a couple of missions in there that I liked, and the last one was actually rather amusing, but could have been a lot better, especially the main standard that was set with the actual game itself. So I wish I had. The problem is I really don't have a lot of cool weapons on me right now. I mean, I've got the Got that thing there. But I don't have any, like, rockets. Oh, nice. Chucking. Yeah, there we go. I don't have... Oh, nice. And there are some missions where it's just you're shooting from a car or something, or a plane or anything, and there is just shit blowing up everywhere. So getting back to the whole downloadable content thing, I'm debating whether I'm gonna wait. I mean, if the core game is good for Saints Row 4, I really want to get the season pass because I'm really like this type of game. But I'm just, again, I hope they learn their lessons from their DLC from Saints Row 3, and I hope that Saints Row 4, their season pass, is much better. So ordinarily, I would be just getting completely wrecked out here right now. But because I've had all my upgrades and stuff, I am pretty much invincible. And I can take human shield. Hey, buddy! Human shields. Do all kinds of stuff. Okay, so we got riot dudes here. I wonder if I can cut through their shield. Come here, buddy. Try something. Yeah, there we go. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Get. Let's see how long it takes to chop up a car, shall we? Can I... Come on. Oh, there we go. It's going to explode. Woohoo! And it's also really fun if you get a whole cluster of cars together and you just do a chain reaction. One will explode and then it gets to the next one. That explodes. Just completely madness. So as you can tell, this game just gets really crazy. I'm not going to spoil really the plot or anything, but just to give you an idea, you know, like I said, I showed you some of the side missions and just how some of the game works, but to give you an idea just of how over the top this game gets. So, like I said, within the first couple of missions, you are calling in airstrikes. You're jumping from a helicopter onto the base. Oh, I should show you. I'm going to load. Oh man, I wonder where the autosave is gonna load us. I hope it's near our HQ, because I do want to show you the flying vehicles. I've showed you a little bit of car. Let's bring up our map. But the missions just get crazier from there. So yeah, you can call in an airstrike. Okay, well then you get a VTOL. Okay, great. Well then you're flying in a helicopter. Okay. There's a mission where you're basically, the craziest thing that I've ever seen is you're actually skydiving out of an airplane. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. But you're skydiving out of an airplane in a tank. And that's all I really have to say about that. And it's just as crazy and just as cool as you think it probably would be. So yes, you get to skydive out of an airplane with a tank. Let's see, I don't want to pick up, I want to find a vehicle that's actually halfway decent. I would like a motorcycle, except I'm kind of, well, screw it. Alright, hopefully I don't suck too bad at driving this thing. Oh, my little scooter! Here we go. Woohoo! We're flying now. We're going to head to our HQ. I'll show you... Oh, there we go. Right nearby. So I'll show you the HQ, and then I'll load one other save, just because I want to show you one of the funniest characters in the game. And then we'll call it a day. Like I said, there's so much I could show. There's so much I want to show you in this game. And I thought about actually... I thought about doing an actual Let's Play of it. But I don't know. I may do that in the future at some point too. You never know. One thing I haven't mentioned, and one of the greatest things about this game, is that Saints Row the Third does support full online co-op for the entire campaign. And I played through the whole campaign once by myself, and then Jawbreaker and we played through the campaign another full time. And it's just as fun, if not more so, playing it in co-op as it is playing by yourself. Especially, like I said, you get an upgraded character, your friend gets an upgraded character, you're just blowing up shit everywhere. It just gets insane. And surprisingly, if you have the rig to run it, it still runs very well. It holds up very nicely. So here is our Saints HQ. There's a mission early on in the game where right over there I jump out of an airplane or a helicopter, and we go in and take over this place because we originally don't own it. But now that I do, and I have, like I said, beaten the game, let's check out this cool music and let's play around with some aircraft. I could pick that, which is pretty cool, or that. Cool, but that is cool. You get that later on. That is a cool vehicle. It's basically a VTOL, but just look at that. That's sweet. That looks pretty awesome too. So does that. But I am going to go with the just nice old Saints VTOL. Here we go. So yeah, most people, most games you'd get a VTOL. Oh, I don't know, last mission in the game, or maybe it'd be a one-off thing. No, I get it. Like I said, probably within an hour of starting the game, maybe. And from there, I can, I can go down to, let's go down to the street a little bit more here. And,
This script sucks.
hey buddies, how's it going? Let's look for some traffic. Do. Come on. Or I can shoot rockets, because why not? Let's see, I want to find some... I'm going to find some traffic. There's our little... Just kind of flying... Oh, geez. Okay, don't screw up already here. Let's fly up a little higher to get clear of these buildings. And you know what? Screw it for now. Let's do this. Boom. There we go. And now we have a jet. There's our nice little island at the end. That was a fun mission. Woohoo! And we're just going to fly around the city here for a couple minutes. Give you a tour of Steelport. And probably my horrible flying ability. Well, let's head over to this island over here. Geez. I thought about trying to fly under a bridge, but that would be just embarrassing, and that would probably not end well for me. Ooh, alright. You got people shooting at me. That's always good, right? Let's... Love the transforming noise, by the way. Oh, we got helicopters. Hey, what are you doing, bud? Get your ass over here. Yeah, there we go. Don't mess with me. I'll blow you out of the sky. Alright. Be cool if you could actually just like laser the buildings and blow them up, but I suppose that would be a little bit too crazy, but hey, you never know. In next generation, maybe stuff like that will be possible. So let's transform again. I think what I'm gonna do... Ooh, let's go to this top building up here. And just because I can. There you go, buddy. See ya. And I can parachute. And they do have a little game where you're basically trying to like hit a target and land within that target, but I'm not gonna. And instead I land on a cop and piss him off. Fantastic. Hey buddy, how you doing? And that is kind of Saints Row in a nutshell. Like I said, you have rival gangs that you can. Wow, did that survive? Can I get in this still? You have rival gangs that you can do. You get. I mean, there's just all kinds of different. Haha, I can. Wow, I'm surprised. That actually is in fairly decent shape. I'm surprised. There's rival gangs. There's like a military thing that is trying to stop the gang warfare in the city. Just all kinds of crazy, stupid stuff. So, really just giving you a gameplay overview. And like I said, if you're worried about open world games like this, having to oh geez. Here we go. Let's transform here. Having to rely on the mini-map and stuff all the time like that. Try it out, because you may be pleasantly surprised. I will typically not buy an open world game without... Oh. Did I... Okay, apparently I can die if I explode in a vehicle. Okay, that's interesting. So, but yeah, I mean, if you think that you're going to have trouble, definitely give it a shot anyway, because, especially with the nice contrast on like the mini-map here on the cell phone, you've got your in-world navigation, which, like I said, it helps immensely. There's another game that actually did that first. They did it a little bit differently, but both methods are equally effective. Red Faction Guerrilla is another game that is one of my favorites of this generation, and another game I'm going to cover on the channel at some point, because not only does it add a few nice things for accessibility like here, but it's just a really cool game. So to wrap this up, I'm going to load... Oh, which one was it? I think it was this one. So early on in the game, you actually do create your character. And so that was one of the created characters I kind of messed with. That was kind of my more tame one. This is another one where I started playing co-op, and we just started messing around, making just really bizarre and just odd character models or characters. And so now I got this big fat dude who reminds me, I don't know, of like a crazy, I don't know, like Mankind meets like some axe murderer guy. But I just thought he looked really kind of weird. And you can make your character designs even like weirder. You can, you give them your own outfits. You can, go find these Saints shops, like just like, guns and stuff. You can find clothing stores, buy different clothing. You can dress a guy up like a girl or vice versa. You can, you can run around naked if you want to. You can have a guy with a actual female's voice, or vice versa. You can. There's even, I haven't played through. I've actually been tempted to play through the game with the zombie voice. There's actually a weird, in addition to the actual main male and female characters, there's a zombie voice. And that is just amusing. So here we go. Zemos. This is a guy who we actually just rescued in this story. And to end this video, I'm just going to show you a little bit of the intro to the this mission. Because, yeah, this is just the ridiculousness of this game.
Seamos, I was...
Think this can wait, I'm in the middle of something.
You want me to swing by instead?
Yeah, sure, seriously, no hurry.
See you, see.
Bye. Now where was I? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one of the characters, he just talks completely in auto-tune. Completely in auto-tune. So, I'm going to... Oh, okay, so I'm actually right here. So I'm just going to go right in there, and I'll show you the little cutscene here, and then we'll end the video.
Hey, Seamos. Wait the bitches. You don't waste time.
Well, if you were chewing on a ball gag with a horse tail up your ass for a few years, I think you'd want to unwind too.
Fair enough.
I'm guessing you ain't come here for the pussy.
Rated M for mature, by the way.
If
Naturally.
the Saints are gonna stay in Steelport, we need the Morning Star out of here. I already work downtown, but these motherfuckers are everywhere.
Oh, I'm here to help, baby. I know every track the Morning Star are working. We can build up our stable and hurt the Director sisters at the same time.
Sounds good.
Why they would throw...
Got my people out watching the corners, letting me know where the bitches are.
Do you have any empty safe houses?
Sure do. You just bring them on by after you grab them.
So, yeah. That, you know, just why would you put someone who just talks exclusively in auto-tune? Because we can. And I think that is a nice place to leave off, and that kind of just tells you what to kind of expect from Saints Row the Third. Really over the top, really crazy, and highly recommended. It's available on the PS3, Xbox 360, and PC right now. And I'm not sure if the deal is still going on, but if you do have a PS3, I know not too long ago, it was, if you're a PlayStation Plus member, this game was available for completely for free for PlayStation Plus members. So you got a PS3, you want to check it out, definitely grab that while you can, because this game, I've played through it twice. I've played through it partway through a third time, and you never know. Maybe, it could be something I could do either a single player or a cooperative Let's Play on the channel at some point here, and maybe I might do that with Saints Row 4, but I'll cover it on the channel for sure in some form regardless. But hope you guys enjoyed it, gave you a rough idea, and until next time, I will talk to you guys later.